drive, mate.
You in a rush, mate? You in a rush?
Just learn how to drive,
It's a nice
right?
Sunday morning. I want to drive around, okay? I want to enjoy the nice sunlight.
On a nice Sunday morning, you drive around slowly.
Yeah, I am driving around slowly.
You're driving around like a maniac.
Driving 50 in a 80 zone.
Whatever. What up?
Hey.
Okay, how do we start this?
My name is Jeff.
I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start this video. I'm 23
And I'm 21.
and we have been married for nearly a year this month.
18th of July.
Yeah. And so I thought we would do a video on getting married at a young age and basically how it's going for us for those who are curious or those who have thought about doing it. So basically, how old were you when you proposed?
19?
Yeah, I think you were 19.
19, yeah.
So, and I'm a few years older, so I was
21 or
20 or 21.
Yeah. Maybe it was 18. No, it was 19.
19? Or I was 20. I don't think I was 21 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we were only dating for like
7 or 8 months.
7 or 8 or somewhere about there, but we met at uni. We went to the same uni and we were living in the same dorm. Oh, broom broom. And I think it's safe to say it escalated pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But circumstances changed. I finished uni and basically I had to move out to the country because we're originally from Sydney and we went to uni in Bathurst. So the day I graduated, Sam popped the question and basically 2 days later we, along with the rest of my parents and his parents, helped us, packed up our car and we moved out to Whoop Whoop by ourselves, and at the time we only had one dog. What made you do it that fast?
I don't know, I just thought I had to be with you, I guess.
Best not be guessing.
You're scary.
What?
You're a scary person.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking nice, okay? Oh, we're just pulling over because the river's there and I just wanted to go and have a look. Yeah, so we've nearly been married for a year now, and how do you think it is going?
Yeah,
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
I have no regrets getting married so young. I think that's one of the biggest things that people ask. Like, well, first they see the ring and they say, "Are you married?" And then I say yes, and then they go, "How old are you again?" I say 23, and they're like, "When did you get married?" And I said last year, and then they go, Are you pregnant? Like, do you have kids or something?" And then I say no, and then they kind of like look confused, like, "Why did you do that?" Do you get the same thing?
Yeah.
But
you're so young.
Yeah, I get that as well. And they kind of like, people always kind of like when they find out how old I am and I'm already married, they kind of look at me like I've made the wrong decision. Do they look at you like that, or are they okay with it?
No, they're alright with it. I guess they're just so shocked.
Yeah.
That we're married at such a young age.
Yeah. I do get the, oh, that's good, like, good on you, you know what you want.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I didn't see the reason in not being married when I already know that I'm going to stay with you forever. It felt like a waste of time. And I think we go pretty well together.
Yeah.
I'm a scary bitch though, like,
Cheers.
I'm not going to lie. I wear the pants. You're not even denying it.
Cut.
You also have to like know the difference, no matter how old you are or even how long you've been dating, but you have to know the difference between a wedding and a marriage. because there are people out there that are just excited for their wedding, like, oh, when are you going to propose to me, because they want to wear the dress, they want to wear, you know, all that kind of stuff, but they kind of don't think about afterwards, which is probably the main part out of the whole thing. Do you want to stay with that person forever? Are you willing to make it work? Are you happy with what they bring to the table already? And I think in-laws is a massive thing as well. I don't think you should ignore that. If you dislike their in-laws or something, you need to make that work first before even considering marriage, because you're not marrying that person, you're also marrying into their family. I think another thing as well that's important is culturally we're different. I've mentioned it a million times on my channel, but I'm Samoan. And
I'm Chinese.
So
Born in Australia.
yeah, massive difference. I personally struggle with it sometimes, but do you?
No, just chilled.
Yeah.
You're just so anal about everything.
I am.
Is the pants up to here?
Whatever. What else about being married so young? We just got back in the car because we went and I needed a picture for Instagram. And my lovely husband here is always taking photos of me for my Instagram.
Hashtag Insta husband.
Yeah, so I'm
What
trying
were
to
you up
think of
to?
other things. I'm trying to think of other reasons why. Can you watch your frickin' driving? Oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me! We were engaged for 2 years though, right? That's one part I forgot to mention.
Engaged for a while
We were
before
engaged
we got married.
for a while, and we lived together by ourselves in a country town that was 7 hours away from all our family and all our friends, and it was really hard. But it was that time where I was like, this situation that we're in, living, you know, far away and only having each other, would be the biggest test for us.
Yeah.
It was either a make or break, because we really had to rely on each other to make it work, and we had no one else. Like when we were fighting, like Walgett was such a small place. Like I couldn't just leave and walk out because everyone knew you. Everyone, like, if I was walking down the street crying, surely someone would have walked past and would have been like, "What's wrong?" And you know, like I couldn't do that. Like, and he couldn't do that, and it was really difficult. But we done it. We made it. I kind of thought if we could make it through Walgett, then we could do anything. And for anyone who lives in Walgett or who has lived in Walgett would understand. Yeah, so I think living with each other by ourselves for that time was a good time. Being engaged is a really good time to reflect on your relationship and think about where it's going and whether it will work or not. Yeah, anyway, we're going to go into his
Old house.
yeah, family's old house so that we can help
This is where I grew up.
renovate. Yeah. And then we'll be back.